Welcome to the video on how to adjust a city plan measure such that waterways are removed and terrain height is adjusted for connections to existing infrastructure. In the previous video, we created an overlay that calculates an interpolated terrain height for waterways. In this video, we will use this overlay in an existing measure using grid spatials. We will start by inspecting our city plan measure. Select the Future Design tab in the ribbon bar. Click on Measures and select the measure named City Plan. Activate this measure by clicking on the link in the Detail panel. Notice the bridge connections with the existing infrastructure are situated partially underwater. To correct this, we will add a grid spatial to our measure that uses the interpolated waterway overlay that we added in our previous video. To edit the measure, we will first stop the test run by clicking on the Stop Test Run button in the ribbon bar. With the city plan measure selected, click on the Add Grid button in the Measures Overview panel. With the grid spatial selected, click on the Add button to select a grid overlay. In the Overlay Selection panel, select the overlay named Interpolated Waterway and confirm. Next, we will define the limiting polygons on which this grid is applied. To provide a limiting polygon manually, uncheck the option named Calculate Area from Grids automatically. Next, click on the Draw Area button. For this tutorial, we have prepared an area that represents this limit. In the Brush panel, adjust the Draw mode to Blueprint. Next, click on the From Area link. In the Area Selection panel, select the area named City Plan Bridges and confirm. To finalize, click on Apply Selection. With the selection applied, the grid is only applied for the specified polygons. Next, since we want to remove waterways, we will have to adjust the terrain type of this grid spatial to a non-water type such as grassland. Now it's time to activate and inspect the adjusted measure. Select the City Plan measure and click on the Activate Measure link. Notice the bridge connections are raised to the surrounding terrain height, and the waterway is removed. You have now learned how to use a grid overlay in a measure using a grid spatial to adjust the terrain height, limiting the region it is applied to with area polygons, and specified an alternative terrain type such that waterways are removed.